Well, hi, air signs. Welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. So let's get started. Let's ask that universe, what is in store for our air signs? What can they expect? Gosh, what can they expect, please? Wow, it's coming. What can they expect? Wow, let me go get that one. Went way over here. Way over here. These cards are jumping. What can air signs expect, universe, coming up? What is in store? Oh, there's another one for our air signs. We have plenty of cards to get started. Let's see. Get these lined up for an easier view. Okay, air signs. The overall energy of this reading, the Queen of Wands, new beginnings. Possible fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may, or someone around you may have fire in their chart. This queen, more importantly, male or female, holds that staff of new beginnings, ready for a new start. Let's find out what this is all about. It's also about passion. So let's see if that plays into it too. We have the King of Swords. This is your energy, air signs, Aries, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, male or female, King of Swords. But this is about seeking the truth and the clarity. And it's also about holding your ground. It's about protecting what you have through truth and clarity. So it's next to this Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is looking out there over the world. There's three ships out there in the ocean. And so I call this the waiting, watching, and wondering card because you're waiting. You're waiting for the ship to come in. You're wondering, is that one of your ships out there? And if it is, which one is it? And what's on it? What, if the ship comes in, what is going to be on that ship? So you're waiting, watching, and wondering for that special ship to come in. It's like you're blocking anything other than the whatever you've been waiting for. Okay? It's next to this Five of Pentacles. So you've been feeling lonely. This is what you're wanting. You're wanting to feel that spot, that lonely spot that you have. But not just with anybody. You're waiting for that special somebody, that special ship to come in, to fill that void that you have in your heart, in your life. We have the Seven of Swords under the King of Swords. This is something that you're blocking. This is something you'll never put up with again. And that's sneaky and deceitful behavior. Never, 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 never again. You got your sword up. You're very much aware of what that feels like and what that looks like, and you're not going to let it in. This Seven of Swords is next to the Queen of Wands, that new beginning. So it is about that new beginning without the Seven of Swords, because you're blocking it here. With the King of Swords, with your sword, you're like, no, that's not happening again. We have the Queen of Wands, the staff and new beginnings. That is right under the Three of Wands. I think one of those ships are coming in. Otherwise, I just don't think that the universe would throw these cards out there. So, waiting, watching, and wondering, it feels like it's getting closer and closer. One of those ships is gonna be ready to dock here. And it's going to come with the Queen of Wands, male or female, with that staff of new beginnings. You've been waiting a long time. That's why you're feeling so lonely. You've been waiting for things to come to fruition, for that right person to fill the void. You say you wanted to fill that void of loneliness. You want somebody, you want a partner in your life. You don't like being alone. And that's really what this card is about. So you've been waiting for this Queen of Wands for a long time. Male or female, that staff of new beginnings. It's like, ho hum, ho hum. I'm just waiting. And I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for this person to come along that carries the right staff of new beginnings here, that can fill that empty void I have. Under the Seven of Swords, and this is past energy here. Under that Seven of Swords is a Nine of Pentacles. So this shows me that you are self-confident. You're very self-confident. Just look at you. You're stable. You're grounded. Secure. All the pentacles. You're secure. And so this is the state that you're in. You're just one person, though. You want someone else in your life to fill that void. You have a void you need to fill in your life. It's next to the Strength card. This is the card of Leo, and it is right under the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is that possible fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and now we have a Leo right below. So very well could be a Leo coming in. But if not, that's fine. It's mostly about the energy here. This symbol above the head of this person is a symbol of intuition, of knowing. And, you know, when this person comes in, male or female, when they come in, you're going to know it. You're just going to know it. You're going to feel it. Your intuition is going to tell you. And you're going to approach this person with very kind hands, very kind way. You're going to be sympathetic, nurturing, understanding. There's going to be a lot of, you're going to be interested in this person. You're not going to want to let them go. You're going to befriend them. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Right under this Seven of Pentacles. So, you know, it's about not wanting to be in this state anymore. You're tired of waiting, for one thing, okay? You want to block that. You're done. You're just like, oh, you're just worn out. You're tired from waiting and waiting for the right person to come along. It's also next to this Strength card here. So you might get some adverse reactions from others, because that's what this wand, a lot of time, all these wands down here poking up at this person, that's usually what that's about, is outside influences. And I don't think you're going to listen to them. I think you're going to go with your heart. You're going to know what you want. You're going to go with your intuition and not listen to adverse reactions. No, for whatever reasons, you're just going to, you're your own person here. You're very self-confident. You don't need other people telling you what to do. So we have the Emperor here. The Emperor is a card of Aries, which is also a fire sign. Okay, so we have Leo and we have Aries showing up here. So the Emperor is a pretty stubborn This is you, okay? You know what you want. This is what this card is all about. You are firm. You're sitting on your throne, male or female, sitting on your throne here. You know exactly what you're waiting for. And you do have this void. You know everything. You know what you need. You know what you want. You are pretty rigid. You're rigid. You're not really going to sway. You're not going to sway with outside ideas coming in here because you know what you want. You've been through it already. You've been through it already. And so you're very well liked. You're very well respected by others. But you're standing firm. Or should I say sitting firm because you're sitting on the throne here. But you're sitting firm on what you want and what your ideas of what you need in your life is, and that's what you're holding out for. We have the Hierophant right above the Emperor here. You're looking for a commitment. You want somebody that comes into your life that you can actually commit to for the long haul. You're tired. You don't want to be lonely anymore. You want a life partner. That's what you want, a life partner really bad. And so the Hierophant being here, this is also the card of Taurus, by the way, so there could be Taurus involved. Could be Taurus coming in, could be in your chart. But this is the card of commitment. This is what you've been waiting for here, is someone that you can actually commit to. We have the Six of Swords above that, and it's also above this Five of Pentacles. Yay! Or next to it. This is selling away from loneliness. Ha ha ha. This is selling away from this feeling of not being fulfilled, from the rocky waters down here into smoother, calmer, more peaceful waters. And this lays right above the Hierophant. This is where you're heading. This ship is coming in, I swear. That's why this card, the Three of Wands, is here. Your ship is out there. I don't know how fast it's coming in, but these readings don't usually go out any longer than 6 months. It could happen tomorrow, okay? Are there more cards? Yes. For this reading for our air signs, please. Are there more cards for our air signs? Universe. And there is Libra. Okay. Well, we did get more cards. So let's get these out here. All right, that's that. Okay. So what's happened before? I can see it right now. The sneaky behavior, what it was a third-party situation because we have the Three of Swords next to that Hierophant. I think that you were really involved in somebody, that you were actually thinking about commitment when, voila, third party. There's another third-party card. Sailing away from rocky waters in the smoother, calmer waters. This is all getting behind you. You've got your justice out of this. This is the card of Libra. So, you know, if this is your reading, this very well could be Libra's reading because you're an air sign. But more importantly, it's about the balancing of the scales, and that's exactly what you did for your life. Your sword is up. Your sword is up, whether you're a Libra or not. Your sword is up, and you're guarding that delicate balance. You know exactly what you want now in a partner, and you do want a commitment. You do want the special person to come in with that wand of new beginnings. You would love to have the passion. And then look, we have the World card here, which is just awesome. We have the Ace of Swords. So we have the Emperor. Here you are. You know, knowing what you want, not swaying. You know. Nobody's talking you out of what you want. The truth and the clarity is of the matter here is through conversation. The truth and the clarity of the matter is you had a third party. The truth and the clarity of the matter is you're sticking to your guns here. You know what you want, and you need a truthful and clear and a great communication. That's what you want in your relationship. Well, we have the World card right next to that, right below the Justice card. Keeping your scales balanced. A new cycle's coming in. I know a new cycle's coming in. We have that Three of Wands. That's very important in this reading. One of your ships, one of those ships out there is yours. And it's coming in. And you're going to be entering a new life cycle with someone you've been waiting for a very long time. So air signs, that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.